James 1:3, for you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. We're ending 2025 in a few weeks. It's currently December 18th as I'm filming this video. And, maybe you're watching this and you haven't really achieved what you want to accomplish. I know for me personally, there were certain things I wanted to do already, but certain things happened that had to basically reroute me from the ground to rebuild to where I want to get to. And that is okay. Maybe you are in my position that I was a year ago. For those of you that do not know, a year ago, I left multi-level marketing. It was my main thing I was doing. It was my vehicle to freedom. And I can go more in depth if you guys want to in my experience in that. I saw success with that, a substantial amount of success, but through certain things happened in my journey that had me shift to like a new way, which was basically trading and investing and actually understanding what I was promoting, so to speak. And, like I mentioned, sometimes things don't happen how you want it to happen, but just like it says in James 1:3, for you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to go. Why do you think the people that run and work out a lot look extremely good? Because essentially they're always testing their endurance and their strength, and through repetition, through them doing it consistently, through them doing it always, they're going to have a very good physique, a very good body, especially them eating healthy, etc. Now, I'm looking at my goals that I wanted to accomplish by this year. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, I had 5 goals that I wanted to accomplish, but 2025 did not really give me not even half of them, not even 3 of them. I was only able to accomplish one goal, and that is to become a profitable day trader and have an established strategy. And sometimes, like I said, God gives you certain things to prepare you for better things, greater things. For instance, it says in Psalms 27:14, wait patiently for the Lord, be brave and courageous. Yes, wait patiently for the Lord. Sometimes we don't understand why the hell we're going through what we're going through, but it's for the greater reason. And when you surrender, and I don't want to make this into like a Christian thing or like a godly thing, but when you surrender to whatever you believe in, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna just let go, and it's gonna happen when it fucking happens. Things start working for you. October 8th, 2024, I wrote this in my journal. Trading is really killing me. I'm really looking to get these profits to change my situation. I'm taking loss after loss, blowing account after account. I know this shall pass. I'm optimistic that I can do this 1 year from now, and I will have this skill locked in. This was October 8th, 2024. Currently is December 18th, 2025. Let's see what I wrote recently. I wrote this. This is my birthday, December 8th. Thank you, God, for this amazing day. Today I had my birthday dinner at Copacabana, which is a Brazilian steakhouse here in Toronto, where I'm from, with my mom. I feel blessed. I got an opportunity to take my mom out. I'm thankful to add this. Sorry, I'm thankful, and to add to this, I had a $225 win on my live account. Thank you, God. Now, a year ago, I was struggling. But I was always optimistic. It says this in James 1:2, dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it as an opportunity for a great joy. Even though I was getting slapped in the face, and I was losing left, right, and center in many aspects, not just trading, in business, I remained joyful and I remained optimistic. And shout out to my mom for being the only one that was with me and believed in me and pushed me when I was struggling. When I told her that I was leaving MLM, when I was confused on what I wanted to do, to the point I had to go work a job. I haven't done that in almost 4 years. For 4 years, I was making all of my income purely online. And last year was the first time I had to suck my ego and throw it out the gates and be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to, get a job. And that was okay because that I had to basically have faith. But my mom was great because she's believed in me and she supported me in that aspect. But going back to what I was saying is that you might not be where you want to be, like financially, physically, maybe like your spirituality. However, look how freaking far you've came this past year. Like I mentioned, maybe this year wasn't the best year for you. I know for me it wasn't. Financially, mindset-wise, I had a heartbreak, ending of a relationship around the time I left MLM, October, November, and I was getting over that. I was overweight. I was fat. At my size, I went from being slim to being fat. I swear MLM makes you fat. Like, I'm convinced if you do MLM, you're gonna get fat. Every MLMer that I know is out of shape, and they're huge unless they're doing Herbalife or some sort of product-based MLM. But all these Forex MLMers are fucking fat, and it's a shame. Like, it's actually crazy. But going back to what I was saying is that, again, God will give you what He wants, what you want, maybe not in the way that you want it. And you need to understand that, like it says in James 1:2, dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it as an opportunity for great joy. Because with every test comes testimonials. If you want that testimonial, you must go through shit. And again, me looking at my goals a year ago, where I was struggling, losing money, to a year and 2 months later, being able to make $225 by clicking a button, it's crazy. But ungrateful Johnny would have been like, fuck, I haven't hit 6 figures. Fuck, I have to go work a job now. Fuck, I'm not where I want to be. Fuck, I blew another account. I could be very sour. Just $225. That's so shit. But in reality, where I started, it's a huge W. And I don't think a lot of people realize that about their success. And you need to understand that no matter how ugly things are going for you, things are going to get better. September 29th, last year. Pressure makes diamonds. I feel my life the last 2 weeks has been pressure. I feel a bunch of minor roadblocks have been thrown my way. I know one thing. In the next few months, my problems will all be gone. Thank you, God. I had no idea what the fuck I was talking about there. I had no idea what I was even considering was going to solve my problems. A year later, what did I write a year later? For my birthday. I want to have it because, it's good to see like the switch of tonality. Thank you, God, for this amazing day. Today, I had my birthday dinner at Copacabana with my mom. I feel blessed. I had an opportunity to take my mom out. I'm thankful. And to add to this, I had a $225 win on my live account, not a demo account, my live account, which is my biggest profit for the day, in a day that for this year. Again, I could be salty. I could be pissed off. But I'm very grateful how far I came. October 3rd, 2024. A year ago. I feel my breakthrough is coming. I can sense the days of being broken will end. I will be the first one in my family to make it big time. It is taking me a bit longer, but I have faith in Jesus Christ. I am thankful. Thank you, God. See, notice with every single thing that I wrote when I was in my fucking struggle, who did I thank? I thank God. Why? Because it says in the Bible, like I mentioned in James 1:2, dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it as an opportunity for great joy. Like, it's crazy. It's really, really nuts, the stuff that I was writing a year ago. And I started doing this just because, like, I wanted to track where I was at, and I feel that documentation is the best thing in the world. It's literally the best thing in the world. October 19th, 2024. I just need the breakthrough. I feel my time is coming. I am feeling that I'm to give MLM a goodbye and stop this. I pushed and I feel I should focus more on trading and crypto. Maybe this is a sign, God. I trusted. All I ask is for more signs. Thank you, God. Again, fast forward a year later, my birthday, I went out with my mom. I made $225 without any signals, just me looking at the charts and understanding what I was doing. October 21st, 2024, last year. All things happen for a reason. I had a next winning day trading day. I know 1 year from now, my life will be totally different. I thank you, God. I know 1 year from now, I will be a profitable day trader and have this skill locked in, and I'll be earning thousands a day. Thank you, God. Speaking it into existence. This is stuff I'm going to look back on years later that I was saying to myself. October 24th. What a challenge. October 22nd, my apologies, of last year. What a challenging month in all areas. I feel God is giving me one last test before my pump. I hope I don't lose more. I feel things are just off. I feel whatever you do, God, it's for the best. I trust you. October 23rd. All things that are up can't go up forever. I feel these last two and a half months have been wild. I officially broke up with the girl I was dating. I thought I was going to marry her, be with her. I am unsure now, God. Trading is going to shit. I keep losing. My mindset's not intact. I feel overweight. But I thank you, God, because I know this is all for the better. I trust your plan. So the whole point of this video, guys, is that maybe your year hasn't gone as expected. Maybe you're like me a year ago. You're losing in trading. You suck. You're blowing accounts. You haven't gotten the strategy locked in. Maybe you're overweight. Maybe you're fat. Maybe you broke up with your girlfriend. But just like it says in James 1:2, dear brothers and sisters, when trouble of any kind come your way, consider it as an opportunity for joy. That's why I'm not afraid of where I'm at in my life. There's days that I see other people that have the success that I desire, the 4-figure days, the not having to work a job, traveling nonstop. But I like this journey. Why? Because, again, it says in the Bible, James 1:2, dear brothers and sisters, when trouble of any kind come your way, consider it as an opportunity for great joy. I never say, fuck God, why me? I say, nice God, try me. Because I want to show him that I am worthy of my goal and I'm worthy of what I want. Because again, I strongly believe when I'm in my mid-30s, when I'm pushing 40, I am going to be in a better spot than I am today. I am certain next year, December 18th, I might not be making thousands of dollars a day. Maybe Jesus Christ will bless me with $1,000 weeks. I trust God. I know that good things will happen. I have patience. Romans 5:4, and endurance develops strength of character, and character develops our confidence, hope of salvation. See, when I was going through shit, there was only two people that basically were, supporting me and being a great supporting cast. It was God and it was my mom. Because when you go through shit, you lead back to your foundation that maybe wasn't strong. What did I say in my last video? Success is a two-legged structure. Success is whatever the fuck you define it as. It could be $100,000. It could be a profitable day trader. It could be you quitting your job. It could be whatever. What do you think most people focus on? And acquiring the skill set is not sexy as achieving it. It's not exciting as achieving it. It's actually quite boring, and it's very lonely. Do you think the average person who wants to sit in front of their monitor and study charts? Do you think the average person wants to sit and watch a 2-hour video of some dude backtesting? Probably not. Probably not. Hebrews 10:35. So don't throw away this confidence, trust in the Lord. Remember the great reward it brings you. I'm going to repeat it again. Hebrews 10:35. So do not throw away this confident trust in the Lord. Remember the great reward it brings you. I promise you guys, this is the last aspect. Everything I've ever accomplished has been because God has been by my side. When I was in college, and I was looking for a school to play, and I was transferring to another school. The name doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. We won the national championship of that year, the provincial championship that year, which is like the state for your city, and the nation is a national championship in Canada, where I'm from. I remember I went to the open workout. I'm not that tall, guys. I'm actually quite small. The coach told me, bro, I have guys that can do what you can do at 6'5", 6'4", 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", 6 feet. You are more than welcome to work out with us, but your spot isn't guaranteed. And even though back then I didn't know the Bible like I knew now, Hebrews 10:35 was in my core. So do not throw away this confident trust in the Lord. Remember the great reward it brings you. That is my mindset going into 2026. I might not have all the money in the world right now. My crypto portfolio is bleeding like fucking, it's in a box. Imagine it's getting destroyed. It looks like when Terrence Crawford was destroying Spencer, and his face looked disgusting with so much blood and big that's how my crypto portfolio looks like right now. But like Hebrews 10 says, so do not throw away this confidence, trust in the Lord. Remember the great reward it brings you. I'm not worried about the future, neither should you guys. You should let go and let God. And no matter how ugly your shit is right now, let me read back what I wrote October 8th. Trading is really killing me. I'm looking to make these profits to change my situation. I'm taking loss after loss, but I know this shall pass. I'm optimistic. I know 1 year from now, I will have this skill locked in. I think it was October 23rd. This is when I broke up with the girl that I was dating. All things that are up can't go up forever. I feel these last 2 months have been wild. I've officially lost the girl I thought I would marry. I am unsure now. I don't know what I'm going to do, God. I feel confused. I'm losing horrendously in trading. I feel overweight. But I thank you, God, because I know it all is for a better reason. I thank you, God. Again, Hebrews 10:35. So do not worry away this confident trust in the Lord. Remember the great reward it brings you. When all this shit was happening, even though I wasn't as reading the Bible as I am now, I still believed in God. And a year later, December 8th, I made $235. I'm able to trade now. I have the skill locked in. I'm showing God that I'm ready for it. And I promise you, I will make a video in a year from now where I have the capital, I have the skill set, and things are just rolling and flowing for me. I want to end it off, with a, message to you is stay consistent with whatever the hell you're doing. And no matter how ugly it is, stay freaking patient. Hebrews 10:36, patient endurance is what you need now, so that you will continue to do God's will. Then you will receive all that he has promised. Not a perfect person. I'm not superior than anybody. I'm just someone that truly believes that I will be successful. And I don't give a shit what I'm seeing around me. Because when I close my eyes, I know that I am created in the image of God, and I can have whatever the hell I want, and I can create things up here, write it down here, work extremely hard, and eventually it'll come into manifestation. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for always tuning into my YouTube channel. I'm going to start making more videos like this. I think trading is very spiritual. I think trading is very, trading becomes better when you have God in it. So thank you guys so much. Peace out. And let's make 2026 the year that we relish from the patience and we relish from the wounds that we endured in 2025.